Yo, zombie slayers out there, it's Parker here from the ZK channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over the complete strategy guide for the Zombies map Origins. Now I know we usually post these types of complete strategy guide videos in like a week once the map pack has come out, but you know what, since we decided, you know what, this is going to be the last map pack, this is going to be wrapping up the whole Zombies for like a year or so until the next trailer game is going to be coming out. So we were just like, so our thought notion on this was to make it the best strategy guide yet, because a lot of people do love these complete strategy guide videos. Like I know on our last one we just got like 1,000 views on it, and still on our Mob the Dead one, that one has like close to 2,000 views on it, almost, if I'm not mistaken already. But a lot of people are liking the complete strategy guide videos, and I know you guys want to get right into the strategies, so let's get right into it, starting off with solo, then going to 2, 3, and then 4 players. So you know what, let's get right into solo. So this is actually going to be our first time ever implementing a strategy guide like this before in any of our complete strategy guide videos, but we're actually going to be giving you guys 2 choices that you could do for running a train on Origins for solo wise. Now granted, both of these trains differentiate between your sort of ranking that you would like to say, whether or not you are really good at zombies or whether or not you are just like okay at zombies. So this is really going to differentiate between who you actually are as a person, basing that off of skill wise, but more or less what you are going to be watching now is the okay zombie player. And this is going along with, you want to have the safest strategy as well as that's pretty much it. This is the safest strategy solo wise, what you guys are watching right now. Just going around the Juggernog area, it's one of the safest strategies. That's the only way I could actually put it. Now the downfall to that is that the spawn rate, it does get a little bit slow, but then again, it is one of the safest strategies, because you can easily just all you have to do is just rotate around. You have to go right past jugs, and do pretty much the same circle in which you're actually seeing it in this gameplay. You actually go past that MP40 spot right there, and you actually just keep on doing it right in the circle, right like a normal train, and that's really it. That's the only thing that's pretty much you have to do with this train. Something I would recommend is the ultimate fire staff, because that will actually do some damage, and overall it's a pretty solid gun as well. And actually people have been saying that like some guns cause certain errors in which like you'll get more frequent G errors or G spawns or whatever they're called. You'll actually get more errors. I didn't really do that much information up on that, but overall, if you want a gun that's extremely effective for the zombies, I would probably highly recommend you guys running the solo train with the ultimate fire staff. If you're planning on going for 50 plus, that would be pretty much a necessity. And if you're going for 50 plus, as well as you want it, as well as you have all the time in the world, as well as you want to do the safest strategy, this video or this clip on what you're watching right now would be it. Now let's sort of open up the scenario a little bit. Let's say you only have 5 hours to get to round 50. This other solo strategy would be the perfect strategy for you guys. So I'm just gonna go on to that clip right now. And the thing about this solo train is that the spawn rate is awesome. It really does gather up the zombies just like that. The spawn rate is pretty impeccable, I'm not gonna lie. Nothing can beat it, because it's a lot faster than the OK strategy, or the OK zombie slayer strategy, if you want to call it. But then again, even though it is a faster spawn rate, you gotta be more attentive. You can't just be like lollygagging, you have to really be good at zombies to do this strategy. And I'm not trying to set that as a challenge for people that are just like, oh, I have to be good. You know what, this is for one of you guys that can actually maintain yourself as a whole while you're playing zombies. You're are always alert, this is what this strategy would be. So pretty much, you just have to go around those generators a couple times if you want to do that. You can also cut outside in that stamina up area to the right of the stamina up machine, in that where the giant robot's foot actually lands on. You can actually go over there, once again to the right side of stamina up, not on that left side area, but the right side, because that's more effective, instead of just circling around in that generator area right by stamina up. But some also good things just to keep in mind is that you do have to always be alert of what's happening, because granted, there is a high side to this, and that high side is that it's a faster spawn rate, but then again, more likely you will get down because they are coming a lot faster. There's a lot of things that can sort of there are a lot of things that can get you trapped, a lot of positions that you can be in, but overall it's a lot faster, and it's not a lot safer, but it's a lot faster than the previous strategy that I just mentioned for solo-wise. So those are the two solo strategies, and you know what, guys? Let's get into the two-player strategy. So actually, what you're going to sort of see is a lot of repetition. Now, for the two-player strategies, you're actually going to be using the two solo strategies that I just mentioned, because more or less, it's actually going to work out quite fluently for you guys. Now, something that I would sort of want to go on the switch side is that, well, here, I'll sort of have the whole overlay for you guys. Now, for two players, I want one person to be at that stamina up area, running that train over there, as well as I want the second player to be running it similar in the spot that I showed you guys in the previous, or in the safest solo player strategy spot, right over there by Jug. So one person right by that stamina up area and the other person by Juggernog. It's really the greatest and fastest strategy for two people, because actually you will get a lot of zombies at that stamina up. You will definitely get a lot more zombies than the person at Juggernog, but then again, you are getting that faster zombie spawn rate, and then again, it's not as much as solo-wise, so you're not getting as much zombies there at the stamina up train rather than getting the zombies on a solo standpoint. So it's a lot effective there, as well as I would sort of recommend the person running the stamina up train to have the ultimate fire staff as well, because most likely they will need it a lot more, since they are getting a lot, well, I don't want to say a lot, but they are getting more zombies than the person at the Juggernog area, but then again, it can still be maintainable for the person that is at that Juggernog area, because something I'd also recommend from there is that the second person who is or the person that is running the Juggernog train, just by the MP40, pack-a-punch it. That would really do some work, and just pick off the zombies that are actually there. Because once again, you won't get as many zombies as there is at the stamina up spot, but then again, you will actually get a couple of zombies in which you can easily kill. No errors should occur while you're running it, whoever you are, if you are running it at the Juggernog trade. There really shouldn't be that many errors whatsoever. So that's about it for the two-player strategy. Once again, one person run it sort of in that Juggernog area, as well as the second person run it in that stamina up area. Extremely similar to the gameplay for both of the solo-wise ones, but that's about it. So let's go into the third-player strategy. So for the three-player strategy, once again, you will see the repetition. You want to do the two similar strategies before. One person run the Juggernog train, one person run the stamina up train, but now implementing that third person, and this is also going to be extremely effective. Then the third person will actually run it. I believe it's generator 3, if I'm not mistaken. I really think it is. It's either generator 2 or generator 3, but it's right by that AK-47U spot, and it is close to a box spawn. So I know that wasn't really effective from the box spawn, but it's right by the AK-47U. So that generator spot, that's where you want to run it. You just want to run it around that generator, and once again, with 3 people, you will not get that many zombies at that third generator, or that second generator spot, because surprisingly enough, not that many zombies spawn right there too, as well as they do at Jugs. It's really vacant over there. Granted, you will get zombies, but then again, it's not as much as the person running up the stamina up train. So really, it can be invoked into like a 6 zombie spawn process if you are running it at the 3rd generator or the 2nd generator. But then again, it's not like you are going to get a full horde, because it is easily maintainable with probably even close up to 10 zombies. You can still really do quite swell, and no problems whatsoever should actually happen while you're running it around that 3rd or, once again, 2nd generator. I'm just going to call it the 3rd generator, but there really should be no problems whatsoever while running it. Now, ammo-wise, because out of all the strategies that I did mention, they really should be good for ammo, because once again, going back to the 2nd strategy or even the 1st player strategy, you can actually buy, and this is just based off of that Juggernog area, you can easily buy MP40 ammo and keep on going with what you're doing. It's really infinite ammo, if you even want to call it that, as well as going back to, because stamina, there really is no close gun around there, so that's why the ultimate staffs really do come in handy there, because they actually will do some damage there, and they actually have a lot of ammo. But then going back to that 3rd player strategy, in which you're running it by generator 3, actually you're on generator 3, running it around there. Once you are coming low on ammo, I would highly recommend you guys to buy the AK-47U upgraded, and just every single time switching it out once you run ammo out of it, and really you should have all the points in the world just by shooting the zombies. No problems should occur whatsoever if you are doing it correctly, because it is as simple as what you're watching right now, but it's really just going around the generators and just getting as much points as you can get, in which you can actually gain more upon it, that upgradable ammo for that AK-47U. So that's about it for the 3-player strategy, and you know what, let's go to the 4th and final 4-player strategy. So for the 4th and final strategy for Origins, what we're actually going to be implementing is, once again, more repetition. One person run it at that stamina up train, one person run it by Juggernog, and then one person run it by Generator 3. That's going to be the main 3 spots, and then implementing for that 4th person, what you're going to actually be doing is, it's actually going to be a pretty easy spot. Once again, it's going to be exactly similar to what you're mainly expect from running the Juggernog and the Generator 3 trains. You're actually going to be running it right by the church. One of the most effective spots, because the gun on the wall, which is, I believe, the MP40, it's easily obtainable, as well as it's in a pretty safe spot as well. And the thing is, it is getting the same amount of zombies like you would regularly expect from the Juggernog and from the Generator 3 trains. It's really actually kind of funny, because the stamina person, once again, he is not really getting that many zombies. I would say he's getting close to, 15 zombies at most. But then again, it is split up into that 4-player spectrum. It's like probably everybody else would get either from 0.25 or close to even 10 zombies, somewhere around there, and it's really obtainable. You can be able to maintain yourself in, I wouldn't even say it's really that type of quarters or close quarters for these types of training spots, but Generator 3 and I forget what generator. I'm pretty sure it's actually Generator 6. That's right outside of the church, in which they really are a little bit more tricky spots, or they are a little bit more tighter, but then again, you could easily still be able to maintain yourself there. So once again, all you want to do with that 4th person is have them run it right by Generator 6 or right outside of that church there, and just really, once you get a full horde of zombies, or once you get the maximum amount of zombies you can get in that spot, easily just get the MP40 ammo and make sure it's upgraded, because once again, that will really help during the later rounds with killing the zombies. But that's really about it. Once you run out of ammo for your upgraded MP40, easily buy more ammo, and you are pretty much set to go. So that's really all that I have for the complete strategy guide. I'm not going to lie, guys. I pretty much went over what the best strategies that you can really implement for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies map Origins. Overall, it's a really outstanding map. I'm still really enjoying it after only it came out, I would say, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. It still is a really, really fun and exciting Zombies map. And you know what? I really cannot wait for Treyarch's next Zombies game. If they will or will not have them, most likely they will still continue the Zombies series, which I'm really hoping that they will. But you know what, guys? That's really about it. This is going to be one of our last complete strategy guides for quite some time. It's actually going to be a shame, but you know what? I'm really glad we're still continuing this series. Sorry about that. And I'm really glad that you guys actually enjoy watching these complete strategy guide videos as well. And if you want to see more on other Call of Duty maps, like maybe bring it back to World at War, maybe bring it back to Black Ops, please leave a comment down below, because we will definitely do that if you guys really are suggesting that to us. But you know what? That is about it. That was our complete strategy guide for the Zombies map Origins. And if you guys liked the video, don't forget to give it a like or rating, because that would be greatly appreciated. But you know what, guys? My name is Parker. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and fabulous day today, because I certainly am. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. So, bye.